So, I'm back on YouTube after my very long break. If you noticed, I posted on my Instagram story asking if I should return, and quite a lot of you said yes, so I'm back, at least for now. But my first video is regarding why I left YouTube in the first place, and if I'm going to be honest, this is probably the most real video I've made on this channel.
Things are getting real tonight.
This may seem out of place, but it's actually really important for my future videos and how I upload them. That out of the way, let's get to this point. Why did I leave YouTube? Well, if you're looking for a short answer, there isn't one. I had so many reasons to leave at that point. Christmas, birthdays, and I wanted to just work on more projects. But no, that wasn't the case.
No.
It was a lie in my apology video, which told my audience that I was leaving and why I was leaving.
I'm just going to be taking a break for a while. Mainly because it's Christmas.
There are actually 3 reasons why I left, and that's what I'm going to be talking about today. The 2 points aren't anything too special and are kind of expected to some degree, but my last point is what you need to listen to, which explains why I disabled comments, unlisted some on my videos, and posted my apology video. With that out of the way, my channel was dying, and it didn't take a detective to figure that out. I mean, just look at my diss tracks for instance, and compare the views. LA State of Mind currently has over 500 views by the time I'm making this video, and that's understandable. Not only was that my first video on my channel, but it was the best video on my channel. I mean, it was what everyone was talking about in October 2019, reaching over 145 views in its first day, and achieving 9 new subscribers, which if you don't know, if you're starting out, that's insane. While similar tracks around this time like Square and Haters were stuck in its shadow in popularity. My channel was at its peak at the beginning, getting roughly 100 views each video, but when your channel is at its peak at the beginning, the fall was right around the corner. After my second diss track was made, it only got 51 views in a day. Now, don't get me wrong,
No.
this is good. However, compare this to LA State of Mind. This is currently resting on 187 views in total, less than half of the overall views in LA State of Mind by the time I'm making this video. This was also around the time when my normal videos like Let's Plays and reactions was getting roughly 30 to 40 views, which at this time was an all-time low for my channel. Then we get to the colossal train wreck that was Dishonourable, a diss track that I argue was half decent in its budget value and editing compared to LA State of Mind, but it only got 21 views in a day, less than half of Corrupted and 7 times worse than what LA State of Mind got in its first day. Plus the dislikes and comments, agreed, but I'll talk about that later. It was around about this time when I noticed the dip in views, and that's when I called it quits for a while, thinking that a break would get my views back. And I was half right, but to be honest, I don't think the break was overall worth it.
I will not leave this channel in the dust like I did with Ben and Henry Gang.
Now, the second point may feel far-fetched and a little off, but it's true. I was dealing with a lot of stress because of my YouTube. I was under more stress than I could possibly be when uploading my videos. Now, once again, don't get me wrong, recording and editing a video is actually quite fun, and I genuinely enjoy it, but uploading a video is another story. You have no idea however your demographic enjoy, and that will put you in this case, or in my case at least, under a lot of stress. You want your video to do well, and I want people to enjoy it. But it's their choice if they want to enjoy it or hate it. And when you get that fat dislike, it genuinely hurts. Or at least for me, as you can tell, I'm quite insecure. So, when I looked at Dishonorable after an hour and noticed its reception, along with some of my other videos, I just thought to myself it's probably better if I was to edit the videos instead of uploading them, as it takes the stress away but keeps the thing that I enjoyed most about YouTube. That's why on the podcast with Master Odge, I said that I never explicitly said I quit YouTube, as my uploads after the apology video were unlisted.
Of our channel. So Ben, you can go first. What's going to be like the future for your channel? Because you haven't really been uploading much.
I don't exactly see really much of a future for my channel. I want something big to spark out, so instance, upload a couple of videos. I never really specified that I quit YouTube. As you mentioned on the third podcast, I have a bunch of unlisted videos, but pretty much only be released if something like big happens.
I also decided that I would try and help other channels like Master Odge on his podcast, along with Lord Strider in his intro, which made me more relaxed than I was when I was actually uploading videos. So I plan to keep it that way. Until now, of course. This last point is more serious than the other points, and this was the real reason why I quit. I meant to say it in my leaving video, which I've been referring to as an apology video throughout this video, but I lied, and I said I quit for Christmas and for an upcoming birthday, which was my birthday. People could see right through this lie, as I did not return after Christmas, or after January, which was my birthday. I did talk to people in private, such as Henry and Oscar, about what happened, but I was very vague, so I'm going to tell everyone the real reason why I left. So, for those who are still watching, thank you, and let's continue. If you don't know who ECX are, I wouldn't be surprised. I also don't properly know who these people are, even after doing research. As far as I know though, they are a group of kids in America, some in Britain, who specialise in diss tracks like me. However, they take it more seriously. Dishonorable, if you don't know, was aimed at one of my classmates after a small argument, and it wasn't meant to be taken out of context or made seriously. When I released Dishonorable after people told me to, I left it, and that was that. However, I soon started receiving notifications on YouTube that people were commenting on it. Didn't think nothing of it until they started DMing me on Insta. How they got hold of it, well, my Insta, I have no idea, as this was before my YouTube channel was linked to my Instagram. This was a massive breach in privacy. These people were actively going out of their ways to harass me at this point. I'm not going to say what they said, as it was very personal to me. I'm also not going to say who these wankers were, because if I do, they'll receive what they want to receive: attention. You may be asking, Ben, why not make a diss track on them, because this is real beef? You've actually dug dirt on someone. Well, you just asked and answered that question entirely. If you've been paying attention, I mentioned how none of my diss tracks should be taken out of context or seriously. And it's just for fun, and I have no real beef with any person I target. That should be remembered going forth on my channel. This was real, and I didn't want any part of it. Plus, it will contradict what I said earlier. It would give these dicks attention. I thought it would stay private forever, until the harassment stopped and I could unprivate it. But that didn't stop my self-esteem becoming completely flushed down the toilet. I had no aspiration whatsoever to make another video without getting harassed, and I didn't want to risk making a second channel because that meant starting over. I blacklisted them from commenting from now on, but that doesn't mean that they could just get their cronies or friends, comment, or just make another channel entirely. So stopping YouTube only seemed like the best alternative, which is why in the same day I said I'll quit. And there you have it, the 3 real reasons why I left. I know this video is already too long, so I'll stop right here. I am likely to upload later again this week, as this video wasn't a video I really wanted to upload. I won't promise that I'll post daily, as YouTube right now is just a hobby, not something I want to do full time. I promise though that the next episode won't nearly be as boring or sad as this one. Please subscribe though, as we are trying to get to 40 subscribers, where I do have something special planned for all of you. With that said, I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.